Hi. Right here, let me show you this. This guy from Spartacus, he's got a patch on his arm there, and it looks like the arrows that are on the glyph that Grox used to show of the Sphinx, and he still does show it sometimes. Anyway, it's a head that is by the Smalls figure from the Area 51, and it's by the foot, or the heel, whoever goes down on like Leo or whoever it's going to be. It could be when I broke my foot in my back. And all that is related to Halloween, the return of Michael Myers. Right before they say double scoop, it talks about Brady and um, Danielle Harris's babysitter um, called off because she broke her ankle, and then they ask like the blonde sister or something, um, or like half sister or whatever. They say you're gonna have to watch Danielle Harris, and she's like, "No, I'm going out with Brady tonight." So, um, all that played out, spiritually or realistically. So it's all good though. Don't be scared. You know, they can't. You know, um, a lot of it is spiritual stuff tied in, and like we have Jesus on our side. Remember that. That's what I'm trying to say. So right here, this looks like skyscrapers that are connected to the arrows um, that are on him, and like it makes kind of an H. So it's like this was foretelling that the it figure would have H as his like kingdom, um, which is like king dominion, which means he'd be like telling him what to do and stuff, and then um, or like giving him insight, from dreams and whatnot, all working together through Acts 2:17 in the Bible. But but I thought it was curious how they use that there to foretell the future with this guy from Spartacus. And I watched Spartacus in Siesta Key with my friend Chewy on Florida spring break. And we rode bikes all over town and, went to Hooters and stuff and went to the beach. Had a lot of good memories. Um, my grandpa H actually paid for us to stay in a kind of like apartment style room in like downtown Siesta Key, and like we had a good spring break. Uh, so um, and you can kind of see an explosion there on the left of the H, and then but it's like the arrows are going all around his head, like they're showing, like it's showing like what he's pointing to, like what it's like how I do my visions now. Like I do them like I'll draw arrows to connect the dots on everything, and it's like pieces that have to be connected. Like I'm a kid, like um working games and stuff. So that's interesting. And then like when this came out was 2001, and I had OCD in 2001. Right when 9/11 happened was when it started, like a month before then, and so they're showing that skyscraper there, like they're showing all of it like connected, how it's all like putting the pieces together, like because with OCD it's like a mind block, where you have to check things and like it's never secured. Like you never it's like a U-turn really because you never feel like you grasp it. Like you're always feeling like it has to be checked and like that it's not for sure and that you'll forget. That's what OCD is, and that's kind of like the U-turn that's going on now. So, um, and then it says it right under his arm there, right under the on the um, downside of the patch. It basically says it, or two T's. But if you look at the pillar on the left that has the white circle at the bottom instead of the like vase, then it's it or ITT. ITT Technical Institute. Um, whatever you want to incorporate with that, but which that's basically that's the 106 deal in the COVID-19 Institute. So um, so to me, that kind of represents the 244 or even the whole Arizona connection. Like my friend Cody lives in Arizona, and I showed him the Paul Begley stuff where Paul Begley was on with some real like No Country for Old Men guys, like sheriff types, and they kind of had like a feud in a video, and like nothing against either one of them, but like there's a thing now with everyone labeling it as like, oh, so much is going on, yeah, it's gonna go down, like we're close to the rapture, but like everything that they're doing is like against God, like, but that's like a thing now. It's like a fad. So that's what this guy represents that I got it zoomed in on. That's what he represents. So then the Spartacus guy is like, yeah, five. Like you'll pay me five. Like we'll get to the fifth age, and it'll be like like Fallout or whatever. It'll be like you gotta work for your you gotta work out your salvation with fear and trembling, like but basically we've already done all this with the COVID-19 and stuff. I mean, so and with the with this whole time of Obama and Trump, because remember, like Obama changed some stuff, and I'm trying to get my trust back for the Watchmen and stuff, and like like I had kind of a laugh tonight. I'm like, this is crazy. Like these guys I'm working with are crazy. Like but it's all good. So, so this is Jason X. Okay, that's what this is. I'll zoom in there, but you know, 2001. It's 2455 AD, is when this takes place. Um, so, um, they even mention right there, like, put him on his legs. I mean, when you blow him to hell, when you blow him to hell, that's that. It's the same stuff that was just in the other movie on AMC I'm watching. AMC. This is Daniel Harris. But so you can see how this one's going. Following up on what I said, but so anyway, I just they blow him to hell. So you have Death Deal, which is Michael J. Fox. Then you have Hell Deal, which is Glenn Rage. Okay. So they they blow him to hell. Like they're no, like that's why I prefer Jason X, because it's like they put that it figure in the position of like the ego base. Now, but that's not me. And if you're basing stuff off that and like tr- doing like, that's just not me, man. Like I'm not like that. I'm not some you know I don't know. Believe what you want, but it gives me comfort in that sense that that's how they were looking at it. Does that make sense? Like that's how they were playing the part, and it's even cooler that it's a black guy, and like they're like showing how they support the it figure. Like it gives me like a covering. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a mask to me. Like it helps me out. It's not like it's not like we're just stuck in Smallville or something. Like we're diverse. Now that doesn't mean that doesn't mean girls like me better or something, or oh, I'm so great. It doesn't mean that. That's what I'm trying to say. It does not mean that. And like I don't have anything against anyone. Like you know, I'm I'm foolhardy myself. Like so just keep a mercy mindset. And so but they even said put him on his legs. Like just hoist him up. You know what I'm saying? Like just hoist him up. Like he'll recover for a little bit. He'll be watching Michael Jordan The Last Dance, and then hoist him up. He'll be good to go. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I had that fall in Tustin. Like and I passed out, and then I woke up, and all these black guys were around me, and they were keeping everyone back. You know what I'm saying? They were like, "Oh, you're good, you're good. Can you stand up and all this?" Like, what are you getting? Some chips and some bandages or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, just keep a mercy mindset. Thank you.